In this video, we are going to see how to create a project in NetBeans. So let's get started with that. We'll open NetBeans. Okay, so this is the NetBeans. Here we are going to create one project. Now, how to create a project? If you can see here, you are having File tab. Just click on that File tab. You can see New Project. So we are going to create a new project. So we'll click on this option, New Project. Okay. Now we are going to create a web application. So in this categories, you are going to select Java Web, and in the project, you are going to have this web application. Do it next. Okay. Now this is the wizard which is available to you. We have already chose our project. Here we are going to have name and location. So you are going to name your project. As this is our first project, I'll simply write it as first project. Okay. And this is the project location where that particular project is being stored. If you want to change the location, you can simply go to browse and change that. No issues with that. Okay. So this is the project name which I have given. We'll move to next. Fine. Now this is important. Here you are going to select the server and the settings. Now in this particular thing, see this option server. You are having this option here. See, I have already installed two servers on my NetBeans, that is Glassfish server and second one is Tomcat server. So these are the two servers which I have already installed in my NetBeans. If you want to have some other server, you have the option of adding a server, and here you can have other servers. Simply just you can click on that, download it, and you can install that particular thing. Okay, so we'll simply go back, and here we'll have Tomcat Apache. So I have just selected Tomcat server. I'll move next. We are right now not dealing with any frameworks to be selected. So you're not going to tick any one of this. Simply go and click on finish button. See, your project is being created. If you can see here, you have the project called as first project. Can you see? This is the name which we have given to our application. Now, if I expand this, I'm having 4 subfolders created in this. Now, what these subfolders are going to have, I'll simply explain it in short. This is the first subfolder, that is web pages. These web pages are basically going to have your HTML, CSS, PHP, JavaScript files. So whatever HTML files, whatever CSS file, PHP or JavaScript files or some other files which you are having, those particular files you can store in this web pages. Further, if I expand this, these web pages are going to have 2 more folders. One is meta-inf and the second one is web-inf. And here if you can see, you are having this index.html. Now index.html is basically the design of your project, the first page of your project. That is what the index.html. When I run it, you will understand what things you are having. See, if you can see here, this is your index page. Can you see this? This is the coding which is being written for this index page, which we have created. NetBeans automatically create this particular page. Okay. So right now we are not dealing with that. Move to the next one. You are having this source packages. Now this source packages are going to have your Java classes to be created. Whatever Java classes you want to create, that particular Java classes can be created and stored in this source packages. This package is going to have a default package. Basically, whenever we process further, we are going to give a name to this package, and further we are going to create Java classes. Now, those Java classes could be a simple Java program, it could be a servlet, it could be like JSP. You can have any Java program stored here. Okay, move to the third subfolder. These are the library files. These library files are basically going to have your MySQL connectors, your Oracle connectors, whatever you are using, that things are being stored in this library. See, I will just expand it. See here. JDK as a default we are going to have, and this is the server which we have selected for our project. Any other files external requirement if your project is having, you can just go to this library option, right click and see here. If your project require any other project's help, you can go with add project. If you're going to have any other library to be added to your project, you can go with add library. And if you want to simply add the jar files, you can go with this jar file option. So these are the things which whatever your project is going to need, those particular things you're going to add in this library. The last folder you are having as a configuration file. These are basically the configuration files which your NetBeans automatically create. So you're not going to touch this part. Okay. Now I'm not going to create anything. I just want to check whether my project is running or not, whether my Apache server is running or not. Okay. How to do that? See, if you can see here, I'm going to select a browser. Now this is a default browser, but I basically want to go with Chrome. So what I'll do, I have selected that Chrome part. I'm going to right click on my project. If you can see here, you are having an option called as run. Click on this run. Okay. See here, your project is running. Your project is running. That means you've created your project properly, plus your server is working, your Tomcat is working. See here, if you can see, localhost 9090. Now this localhost 9090 is what? When I was installing my Apache Tomcat, what I have done, I have changed the port number. Basically, your HTTP protocols or HTTP servers are having 8080 port number, but here I have just changed that 8080 port number. I have put here 9090 port number. So this is the port number, and this is the name of the project which I have given. Can you see this? This is basically the URL pattern which you have given. Now, what is this? To do write content. This is the thing which you have written on your project in your index file, and that is what your browser is showing. See, I'll just show it. This is the NetBeans and this was the index page. Can you see here? This is what it is printing. Like, just check it. If I want to change, if I want to type something else, if I want to print something else on my browser, what I'll do, I'll take H1, okay. In this tab, I'll write, this is my first project created on NetBeans. Is that okay? This is what I have done. Now what I'll do, I'll simply save the project. I'll go here, right click and run. See, the same thing, same URL. See this. This is my first project created on NetBeans. Now this was the previous output. If I simply refresh it, I'll get the same thing. Can you see? If I want to change it, a bit of changes on my browser, what I'll do, I'll have this part. This is this is an example. Okay, this is the thing which I want to print. Simply save it, right click and run the project. See, can you see this? This is what is printing. Here, if I'm going to refresh this, I'll get this. Whatever you want to type, you can go with that header. Here, again, refresh it, you'll get the output. I hope it is clear to you.